God bless you, everybody. Welcome to the I Game. This is the podcast where life has taught us it's not about me, it's not about I, it's about God, but I love God. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for following. This is the beginning of season 2. This will be the first episode. Season 1 was basically about my testimony. Season 2 is going to be all about I and pride and self. And every week we're going to talk about the value of yourself and the problems associated with worshiping yourself. It's all about I. And for those of us who do study the Word of God, we know about the 5 I's in Isaiah chapter 14. It's called the prophecy of the enemy and how the enemy was worshiping himself instead of the Creator. So this week we're going to start with something that's been in the media. Most of us know about this story. We heard about it, especially if you've been on social media anytime. And if you've been following the news, and we all know about that movie Sound of Freedom and all the other stuff going on. But we're going to talk about Carlee Russell and the concept surrounding Carlee Russell. I don't know her personally. None of us know her personally, but we do know the situation and we do know the motivation. So this week's topic is I want attention, because that's what this is all about. I want attention. Now, many of us would never do what she did or go to the extent she went to get that attention. But if you have that same spirit of I and that spirit of I want attention, there's no limit to the boundaries you'll cross. There's no limit to the people you will cross to get the attention you want, to get all the recognition you want, and to have your will submitted to. Because it's the spirit behind it. It's not what she actually did. What she did was wrong. But many of us, maybe not everybody, but think about your life. How many times have you crossed boundaries and broke rules and did immoral acts and told lies to get what you wanted? Because that is what this is really about. It led into human trafficking, and she told the story about the baby, which got the FBI's attention. But how many times have you lied and told stories to get what you wanted at your job, at your church, in your marriage? Especially in marriages and relationships, there's always some form of manipulation going on. Or the lies we tell for our children. And sometimes our children make up stuff to get attention. So just think about what Carlee Russell did and the people you know, or maybe even yourself. There are times I went to the extent and told lies to get what I wanted. I've done it too. But I didn't get the FBI involved and I didn't call the police. But it's easy to laugh at her or judge her and talk about she shouldn't have did what she did, but there are times we've done the same thing to get attention. So what's the spirit behind it? The spirit, the foundation is I will do anything to get attention. I want you to love me. I want you to search for me. I want you to come find me. And I will pretend I'm hidden just to drive you crazy. And there's also, a guilt trip associated with that. Because some people don't know how to earn respect. Some people just take what's given to them. And some people have lives that are so easy. When times get hard, they don't even know how to recover. They don't even know how to build an identity. Unfortunately, some people don't. Especially if you grew up in a rich family and you're given love for free. You never had to earn it. I grew up in a situation where I had to earn everything. I had to earn my food. If I didn't wash dishes, I didn't eat. When you grow up in an environment like that, you learn how to earn your keep and earn your food and earn your water. And when it's time to go to bed at night, you need to go to bed because you're tired because you worked all day. My parents kept me and my brother working. I noticed a lot of other kids our age, they didn't do anything. But me and my brother always worked. We always knew how to hustle up a quarter. We always knew how to cut grass to get $1. So earning recognition and earning respect, that's something I learned at a very early age. People who do things, like the Carlee Russell situation, they don't know how to remain humble. They don't know how to remain patient. They just want to take what they want. And they want you to suffer for them to win. Because their families and friends and the people who didn't know she was lying, there was a panic going on. It was all over social media, it was all over the news, it was on the airwaves, everybody was looking and searching. There were thousands of people walking through the woods of Alabama trying to find her and this alleged baby that disappeared. Some people don't know how to become a better person to earn the love that they want in life, to earn their keep. They have to steal it. They have to manipulate it. If I want something from you, instead of earning it and working for it, I'll just guilt trip you. People do it at their jobs, they do it in school. Even athletes do it. Sometimes when you watch reality TV, especially shows like American Idol, they always had that sob story at the beginning. It's not about whether I could sing better. I want you to know how far I've come to get this opportunity. And I always wondered the point behind that, or the show business propaganda behind it, because your sob story doesn't make you a better singer. What if you just practice becoming a better singer? Don't tell me you used to be homeless and now I have to like your song. You know, that's the kind of narratives they were creating on shows like American Idol. Unfortunately, people do that in real life. I would create this suffering narrative, and now you have to like me. I would tell you I was homeless, I would tell you I've been to jail 4 times, and now you have to give me another opportunity. Well, what would happen if you actually got better at your craft, at your work, at your job? Instead of manipulating people and begging for an opportunity, what if you went to college and learned another skill? What if you went to a trade school? Learn how to earn your keep. You want attention, get better at what you're doing. I remember back in 2000 when I was a rapper, I remember reading this magazine. It was talking about how to get into the music business, and I was reading articles and things about all that. Like this before the internet, I had to actually go to the library. And I remember reading this article in this one interview Quincy Jones did. And Quincy Jones said he was sharing some advice he got early in his music career. And Quincy Jones said, get better at playing your instrument, get better at writing music, get better at singing, and the industry will find you, and now you have more value. Instead of begging for an opportunity, instead of banging down doors, get better. Because if you get better, everyone will see it. I read this back in 2000, 2001, and for the last 20 years, I've kept that to heart. Anytime I wanted something in life, I just got better at it, and opportunities found me. I didn't always have to go look for it. And you could apply that to anything in life. If you get better, people will find you. If you become a better painter, a better writer, a better drawer, you take better pictures. If you invest in better equipment, if you become a better writer, rapper, better anything. If you play the saxophone or the piano, get better at it. People will come to you. Learn how to increase your value and you will attract the attention you want. You don't have to lie, cheat, steal. You don't have to be like some of these young girls who are now they're getting on stage rapping, wearing bikinis just to get attention. If you're a good rapper, you can keep your clothes on. So this Carlee Russell situation, it's really a highlight of our entire culture. It's a highlight of society. She just showed what's wrong with many of us, not all of us, but many of us. The links you'll go to get attention. This is all attention seeking. Now we can call it a mental health disorder. You can call it whatever you want. But the foundation of it, the root of it all, I want attention. So think about your life. What do you do for attention? How much attention do you need? Are you willing to earn it? Do you love other people and then they return the love to you, or do you guilt trip people into owing you? Because sometimes, like, I've been in relationships like that. I've had women serve me because they wanted me to give them something, but they didn't necessarily love me. It was all manipulation. Some people give just to get in return, but they may not love you. What are the links you're willing to go to get attention because I want attention? That's what this whole scenario was about. That young girl wanted attention, even though everyone gave her everything because her parents were wealthy. She was driving a brand new Benz. She lived in a high-dollar neighborhood. Everything was given to her, but it still wasn't enough because some people do not understand you need to become a better person if you want more. So think about it. God bless you.